Hey friends, it's Allie here, dropping in to share with you a new scrapbooking layout that I created for the Scrapbook Nerd online shop. This layout was actually created with a challenge in mind as well. It's my turn today to share a challenge over on Scrapbook Nerd in the Facebook group. And so my challenge this week is to use washi tape in your project. I used this green washi tape from Simple Stories. It's from the Life Captured collection. And then I paired it with thin little strips of this stripe pattern paper that I'm adding to my journal card right now. That is from Vicki B Print Shop. Now, in the shop, the 6x8 paper pad is no longer available. That is what I used because that's what I have on hand. However, the 12x12 sheet, individual sheets, is still available in the shop at Scrapbook Nerd. So if you missed out on this collection or you have absolute favorites that you want to stock up on more of, like for me, it would be this stripe pattern paper. Definitely go check out the shop for what's left of the collection. So as always, this layout is hybrid. Again, I used my Cricut to help me put it together and design it as well. And I used my Cricut to cut the journal mats in this layout. Oh, by the way, it is a pocket page layout. I'm using a 6x8 pocket page that has 4 3x4 inch pockets in it. So 3 of the 4 pockets are going to be journal cards that I created using my Cricut. And then the last pocket will have a photo in it that I printed at home, which is 3x4 inches. I also converted the photo to black and white, but you'll see that towards the end of this video. I also used my Cricut to cut my title, which is made. This layout is actually my entry for May's About Last Month. It took me a little while to get around to this layout this month, but I still got it done before June. So, before June was out, I mean. So I'm still ahead, in my opinion. So that was cut with from pink cardstock. I decided to create my own drop shadow to create the layout. And all I did to do that was cut my title twice from 2 different shades of pink cardstock and then offset them just a little bit to give the drop shadow effect. On top of that is a floral embellishment, again, that I created with my Cricut. The main focus on this layout was just using the stripe pattern paper and the washi from the 2 collections that I just mentioned a little while ago. I also have a little phrase that I'm adding to my title cluster, which is Yoda Best. Of course, if you are a Star Wars fan at all, you'll know some of the phrases that coincide with May, such as May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the 5th, and then also Yoda Best. And actually May was a fantastic month for us as a family. Some exciting things took place. We had some exciting, much anticipated news come our way in terms of type 1 diabetes, that whole realm and that part of our family that we're pretty excited about. So May really was the best for us. So while I was chattering on, I added a little butterfly and I'm now just giving my layout some glitz and glimmer with a clear shimmer pen. All of the floral images in this layout is going to have a little bit of sparkle on it, mostly or mainly just sticking with the leaves and then the floral buds. I cut out a lot of the process of creating this layout because it's repetitive and it's all the same. I followed all the same steps, but because I started the video off with the one journal mat that already had washi tape on it, I kind of did like a trial run before I started recording so I could just make sense in my head how I wanted things to work out and how they were going to go. So I'm showing you the process of how I attach the washi tape now. And then after that, of course, I followed the same process. So used a little bit of liquid glue to tack my pattern paper strip onto the layout on top of that washi tape, and then add cardstock to the base of my journal card, or I mean pattern paper, sorry, and then add the whole kit and caboodle to the base of that card. So it's all the same process. I'm just cutting off the excess paper that's hanging off on this one. There you can see the journal card is pretty well complete. I'm just going to add a little floral embellishment to the bottom right of this journal card. I'm just using liquid glue to do that. And as I mentioned earlier, the floral buds and the leaves on my little embellishments are going to get some sparkle as well. So I'm just using, this pen that I'm using is close to my heart, but I do have Nuvo Aqua Shimmer as well, that I'm actually going to include in the description box down below, so you can find it in the shop if you would like to add glitter to your projects as well. Once I have the florals colored in or glittered in on this journal card, I'm done this layout. Like I said, it was rather straightforward and repetitive. I followed all the same steps to put it together. Each card is a little bit different though, because it's going to have journaling on it and highlights from the month of May as well. There's my photo that I converted to black and white. And I hope you enjoyed my video, friends. I hope I inspired you, and I'll be back again soon. Bye, guys.